Hello and welcome to the Old Man Orange podcast. I'm Spencer Scott Holmes.
I'm Ryan Dunigan.
I'm Josh.
Back again.
I know. We got the third man this time again. Something about having three people seems to make the podcast always flow in this like triforce of power.
Yeah, and in that case, who's what? Basically, like, we're just trying to say who's Zelda. We just want to figure out who's Zelda. I could settle for Link or Ganon.
I guess I'd be Zelda.
All right.
Somehow, some way.
As long as I'm not Zelda. All right, yeah. I guess that makes me Ganon, I guess. Maybe, because I got... Well, I don't know. Ganon does... Well, I guess he has mutton chops. He doesn't have a beard, but I guess that makes me Ganon.
Beard and chops.
I want to be
Beard and chops.
That's who I want.
Fuck that.
I want to get rid.
I want to get ran all over the countryside.
I want some guy to get on top of me and beat me with his bow and arrow. Smack my ass with it. I'm a horse.
Why do I have a southern accent?
Hi, my name's Pona.
No.
Ugh.
But, what was I saying? You were actually mentioning about what'd you call it earlier, Josh, a depression beard?
It's a depression beard.
I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know.
No, it's a depression beard if you don't upkeep it and you just let it grow wild and free.
Like,
It does try to fuck my mouth and I'm not looking.
You look like a grizzled Vietnam War veteran right now.
Like I could be chilling next to Tom Cruise, like in 4th of July, like Born for July with Boone Defoe and all that.
Down in Mexico.
Yeah.
Hanging out, living the life that you can in a wheelchair.
Even that live is like, hey, just let me see it. No, it doesn't work. Just let me see it. What's no point? It doesn't fucking work. That whole part. Nah, not reaching that part.
Oh, that part where like the Willem Dafoe and
He's
like
the hooker.
Well, there's the part where like Willem Dafoe and Tom Cruise are like fighting in the wheelchairs and they knock each other out and they're on the ground like, oh, I'll get you, you fuck.
Yeah, like that. What are they just do like a death battle in the wheelchairs? They're just ramming into each other, you know? That would have been made for a hell of a third act.
I know.
After he gives his speech, like William Dafoe's out in the audience, like in some like battle armor wheelchair, like, I still remember. He's just like charging at him.
I hear the return the fight. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
It's not that really inspirational, kind of like you were gonna be something someday. I don't remember his name, Tom Cruise, you know. So he has that flashback. Instead, we just have this very down and gritty like fight with just him and William Dafoe for like the last 3 minutes of the movie right before credits. It just ends very unceremoniously, no music, just people were just watching these two crippled guys like struggle each other in a fucking wheelchair and then abrupt cut to credits.
Just everybody's wondering like, are they really doing that like in front of everybody here?
Yeah.
Apparently this meant a lot to him.
Stone says he doesn't if he doesn't get the scene, he walks.
He's calling it a day. He's like, fuck that. I'll make a new trilogy.
Well, yeah, it's not really. I don't know if maybe it is depression beard. It's more of a lack of effort beard more than anything. So, but the thing I didn't realize, I'm not used to having a beard. It's kind of like when it's almost like having a fucking pet that lives on your face because you got to take care of it a lot. And
It's like a Digimon.
yeah, and if you don't take care of it, it's going to try and fuck your face. Literally, if I don't, I have to actually go my way and trim it because I didn't know that it did this. I thought it just stopped, but apparently it grows down into your mouth. It curves down into your mouth. So, yeah, I'm like, God damn it.
You gotta trim that there. You can never get away unless you're one of those like Asian guys.
I just thought fucking science and like evolution. So it's like, no, the hair knows to stop here. I didn't know we were at the point like, oh, that's to trim it from going into my mouth.
The hair's trying to get the food that you're not feeding it.
Well, what happens there?
It's reaching for it.
Tentacles.
Or if you're stuck in the Himalayas, you'd be grateful to have that like little cover over your lips.
Maybe I would. Maybe
You'd be like, oh, thank Christ it grows over there. Good thing it doesn't just stop.
it could reach shit for me. Maybe. Yeah. Beyond that, are you vaping? You are vaping. Okay.
I'm vaping, bro. I'm vaping so hard, man.
I like how they make it just look like a pen, so it's just like literally looks like you're smoking out of your ballpoint pen.
That's how I smoke my meth.
Anyway. That motherfucker send you your Batman book yet?
No, apparently it got lost in the mail or something. That's what they declared.
God damn it. I want to talk about this book, but...
No, they literally, I got an email. They're like, oh, well, if it hasn't been there in a week, it's just declared lost. It's like, well, it's been 2 weeks. That information could have been brought to me earlier.
Are they going to give you your money back?
I don't know. I just said, send me another one. Fuck it, because like, I don't want to go through the hassle of somebody else and then like them taking a couple days.
I want to talk about this goddamn book.
I'm just so fucking pissed.
You know, probably some like post office worker found it. It was like, Batman, sweet.
I know, it's just one of those.
This would be great to take it into the shitter, you know.
Well, I know they fucking open packages and read
Read
what's
magazines
inside.
and
Yeah,
whatnot, too.
I know they do.
So, because every once in a while you get something, it just looks like it's like this has been
opened
used,
and
yeah.
retaped.
Especially magazines.
Yeah.
Magazines are the ones I notice a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Where you just kind of like, somebody sat down, read this, and then passed it along.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit, I would.
I feel like that's the perks of working in a post office.
You'd find out
You
that
just
one
get
guy
that-
that always gets the grade A nudie porn magazines, and you're just like, oh hey, I got another one.
Nobody will know I'm looking at this.
Somebody took this in the bathroom with them. There is that. I mean, not to rehash an old Seinfeld joke, but there really is that sometimes you can just grab a book. It doesn't look all mangled or messed up. You can just grab a book and just something about it. Just like someone took this in the fucking bathroom with them.
It almost like a book changes texture when it goes into the bathroom.
Yeah, it's not like it's fucking like smelly or it looks all like that bent up. Just something about it. The texture.
There's a vibe
the weight,
you get from it, yeah.
It's like someone took this in the fucking bathroom.
Well, you know
like,
what it is,
for a little.
Ray? You know why? It's because that book
The shit
saved
vapors
somebody's
soak in?
life. This saved someone. It could have been like the nastiest, most terrible shit ever. The guy's just bearing down, and he's got to get a grip on reality, so he pulls out his bathroom reader.
For a while, like back when I guess
Back
the
when the
recession, depression, same thing. Back when only probably not as bad actually, but no, back when the recession happened, my brother was living back at my folks' house at the time, and he would often like ask to borrow just certain comic books, and I didn't know he was doing this, but apparently he was just, I was like, wonder where those comics, and I just one day just opened like a drawer that was right next to the bathroom. He was fucking taking them in there to read with him. Like, I would not give you, Ultimate Spider-Man is not a shit book, okay? This is not a shitter book, right? It's not a shit read.
At least he wasn't taking them, reading it, and then when he was done, he was ripping out a page and using that for toilet paper.
Still,
Like that
I was
fucking
like,
retard
God
in like
damn.
Dance with Wolves.
Forgot about that.
The guy's like, I can't read. He's like, I'm looking at the pictures now. Fuck you. My book. I found it.
I have not seen that movie in so long. I barely remember it.
Oh, that's a good movie.
I remember his attempted suicide. He's just like, I don't want to lose my legs. Like the hands out like that. Like, don't worry, you ain't gonna lose your legs, son.
Yeah, I know. Somehow, some way, he survives that just right at the beginning by getting up and just running away.
And I remember a handful of moments where he's trying to like meet and like kind of like share culture with the Native Americans and all that. And there's the one part where the first night he kind of crashes and parties with them. He looks over and the one chief guy is fucking that lady. He's just like, what? You need something? You know? I remember that part.
What?
He's giving this look like, what? You got one, right?
It's an Indian thing.
Yeah. Go back to sleep. You're making it weird.
Yeah, don't fucking look at me in the eyes. Don't reach your hand down your pants either. That's fucking weirder.
Never make eye contact. Never.
Why we don't let Kevin Costner into the goddamn...
Doesn't that same scene fucking happen in Outlaw Josie Wales?
Kevin Costner.
Where like,
what?
Man.
like aren't they all sleeping there? And even though Clint Eastwood doesn't like wake up and like make eye contact with like the old Native American guy who finds a young Native American girl, and they just kind of do this bonding thing like, we're both Native Americans, you see, and we all have issues, and clearly you're not gonna sleep with this white guy here. He spits on a fucking dog, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, I would be mad at anybody else if it wasn't Clint Eastwood.
He gets away with a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, you know, if Clint Eastwood spit on that dog probably had it coming in some form or another, and Clint Eastwood just saw through him.
Hey, to be fair, you know, he shared the spit with every other creature of the desert.
That's what he's doing with the dog. Just the
He
dog wasn't
spit-
smart
he
enough to catch in his
literally spit
mouth.
on everything.
He's just trying to like, he sees a cactus. I like that.
The scorpion walks by, just spits on it.
Scorpions, you look hot.
I can see that. Yeah.
Come here.
Well, it's like a
Spit
deleted
on.
scene where he meets that like nice blonde girl that's 20 years younger than him. He just spits on her. That's mine now.
That's my.
Just looks over at the Native American guy, doesn't say anything, but he knows. He's like, that's how he claims things.
Oh, shit, he was
He's like, I understand, Mr. Eastwood. No. That's yeah. Beyond that, what have you guys been up to a whole lot lately?
Let's see here.
Whole lot lately, yeah. It's
What did
that kind
I
of day.
watch recently? You know what I got? I was like, I bought these at the flea market for like $5 for the first 2 seasons. Was the show Boondocks?
That's a good show.
I know.
That show.
That's one of those shows. Like I remember watching it back in the day, but like I'd see episodes here and there. It wasn't like I saw like every single one. But I was like, oh fuck, $5, I'll pick that up. If I want to watch that show again, anyways. Strange enough, it was almost like the day before I had that kind of thing where it's like, man, I'd like to watch the Boondocks again. It's been so long since I've seen it. And then all of a sudden, that appeared at the flea market.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you gotta do. Is if you want something to appear at the flea market, you think about it before you go to bed, sleep on it, and it magically appears.
Does like the flea market genie come and drop off?
Dun, 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 dun.
You
Yeah, that
wished
song
for
playing
it,
is
Spencer,
cool.
and I made it so.
Was there, is that show, I remember it being, people said there was a real defining difference between seasons 1 and 2, which I don't really remember because I guess they switched writers. People say season 1's amazing, season 2 loses a lot of that. I remember what I saw all being pretty good, but what was season, which, did you get both of them or just season 1?
I got season 1 too.
Oh, just season 1 and 2? Okay.
They didn't have any other ones there.
They have season, okay, yeah. I think
It's a flea market. It's not a store.
Oh, I know, but I was just thinking in general.
Black dude was just like Samuel L. Jackson's character in Django Unchained.
Yeah, he actually is kind of like that.
Yeah, he's like identical. Hates black people.
Well, no, there's that. No. You're thinking of the other black. You think the black after the big eye and the.
Oh yeah.
That one. Yeah.
I think Otis. I think his name's Otis.
Yeah, that's when I watched it. I'm like, man, that's probably where Quentin got that character from.
Yeah. That's
Well, the
only
funny
thing
thing
I
about-
remember, just that guy's
Well,
antics.
I'll say this. The weird thing on DVD, I'll tell you this, because the first episode, I've seen that one before, because I want to say I watched it like when it first came out. Because I remember reading those comics when they were in like the paper when I was like a kid.
The R. Kelly episode, is that the first episode?
That's like the second episode. The first one is the one where they go like the fancy like white people's party. But this is not in the Cartoon Network version. At the very beginning, the grandpa's working out to an exercise tape on or he's working out to an exercise infomercial. But he's bare ass naked, and I mean fully showing everything. I mean, there's just his gut hanging over and a huge cock and his balls hanging out. I was like, what the fuck? Like
they blurred it out. They blurred it out on Cartoon Network.
yeah, they didn't blur it out on this DVD.
They do that on Venture Brothers. At first, they bleep and blur things out on Venture Brothers. Eventually, Venture Brothers just starts showing it. And that, ironically, that show had way more cock than anything else.
It's weird.
I love the Venture Brothers. That show is hilarious.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I fell behind since season 4, but yeah. No, I remember a funny thing about the Boondocks is they had like when they would have like there was the white guy who thought he was black, who was like who was the son. He popped up every so often. He was the son of the rich white dude whose party they went to. That guy was voiced by Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother, who was in Chappelle's Show. There's an episode where they're going around robbing houses, and they have his friend is voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, this white blonde hair, blue eyes. So I thought it was kind of funny to actually, when they're gonna get some like big, big African American celebrities, what they do, they just go, they have them play white guys. They're trying to be black.
The funny thing too about that is that's a weird thing where when South Park started off, Trey Parker and Matt Stone were just gonna do the voice of Chef. But then the Comedy Central was like, no, that's racist if a white guy does like a black character's voice. Which probably in the long run that worked out better because then we got, Isaac Hayes. And then Trey Parker and Matt Stone got to do the voice of Chef's parents. So that kind of made for some good comedy. But I always think it's kind of weird. It's like, how is that racist because somebody else does their voice? You know what I mean?
I just think it was just Comedy Central's a different company back then. I don't think that anything is edgy as South Park. They just had some stand-up comedy routines and random shows that a lot of people forgot about by this point. Aside from Dr. Katz, and name a in like Comedy Central Presents, name a Comedy Central show before South Park.
Yeah, exactly. It's almost like there's very few even after South Park. There's always like, you got like Chappelle's Show, and some other stuff. But even Comedy Central, I always think about it, it's like, whenever I turn it on and watch some South Park or something like that, I look at all the other shows that come on. It's like, what the fuck is this? I've never heard of this. I don't know how long these shows last.
There's one called Broad City. I saw an episode of it. That was funny, but I don't watch TV anymore, so it was just kind of like I can't keep up with it. Same thing with Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network I don't even watch. I'm an Adult Swim.
That's pretty much just Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I'm surprised this day and age though that Adult Swim doesn't have its own actual TV network.
Well,
like
if you have like the new modern TV stuff, like the on-demand era, as I like to call it, everything's on demand.
But isn't that just like streaming though?
Kinda, but I mean like remember the old Hellsing anime?
Which one, the first or second one?
Yeah, the remake I'm talking about.
Okay, because there's like there's like the Hellsing one that we watched back in the day in your trailer, and then there's
In your trailer. You make it sound like a couple of guys watching, like sitting around like an old like television set that's small, like gray. You have to almost get like a signal just right. Eating like a can of beans right out of the.
Parents in the back smoking meth. That's where my meth comic came from. It's close to my heart.
like, okay, after we watch Hellsing, we're gonna try to get the old Metal Gear Solid to work back on the PlayStation 1.
No, but I saw that they remade the anime.
Yeah, those remakes are really good. Dunigan bought the first two.
Yeah, so
They
I've
were
been
good,
watching
but they
that.
weren't
It's on
$40
Adult
good.
Swim on demand, so I've been watching that. And so far, it's been pretty good. It's bloody. It's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Well, here's what the anime is. I got like the first two, and they're good. They're just not like $40 good. Because what they were is they basically each one is an individual, like, because what happened was the anime came out. Oh no, there's the manga, and they realized the manga, it's one dude doing everything, so it's taking way longer. And they had a little bit of filler in the first handful of, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 episodes. But then once they get past that, they're like, oh, well, if this guy's taking way too long, we're just going to make our own story up. So, like, the last half of Hellsing is all, like, just something they pulled out of their ass. It's still good, but it's not as good as the comic.
It's just like Full Metal Alchemist and many other animes, I guess you could say.
Yeah, where I guess they could have done the Dragon Ball Z, where they could have had them like 20 episodes of them fighting the same guy while they work on the next comic.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no, then they came out with Hellsing Ultimate, and that right there, it's basically trying to just be an adaptation of the comic book, and each one was roughly 40 minutes to an hour, and it was good, but it's like I already have the comic, and the first one I bought was like $20, no special features, and this is like kind of like one of the last anime DVDs I bought just because I just realized these guys are really fucking you over. And then they came out with the special edition one, like, oh, here's a cool special edition, but it was like very bare bones special features, and it was like $40, and I was like, I'm kind of, I'll see them all eventually, and I even know what happens because I have the comics, I have all the Hellsing comics, so fuck it.
Yeah, it's like I guess if you watched it off like on demand, then you wouldn't have that.
That would be different. Yeah, I mean, now we live in this wonderful digital age, so I can just kind of go watch. At some point, I could just sit down and watch it.
Well,
That's
why I don't buy anime. I feel like I always get kind of ripped off. Not to sound,
Anti-buying.
Angry about it or anything. It's just.
Well, no, they did because they were
off.
just. There was this point in time where you were there wasn't very many places you can go and get it because there's a time when anime was still a niche thing, but still big enough to where they could actually make some money off it. And now you kind of look at it though, and it kind of slowly they're like ADV, like yeah, it's 3 episodes and it's $30. Fuck you. Where else are you gonna get it?
I remember those days.
They're horrible days.
Well, I bought the Hellsing one. I bought like Naruto, which was a fucking waste of money. Fuck that anime.
I never got into Naruto.
Naruto's stupid. Don't do it.
I just always see these like smile. The way I heard him talk. I watched one of the movies. I was one time. It was like late high school. I'm just gonna see what this Naruto thing's about. It was one of the movies. It was on Naruto, whatever the fuck. It was on Cartoon Network, and I didn't know who these characters were, but I was trying to get into it, and I guess it's just kind of like wandering in like halfway into Dragon Ball Z, going like, this is fucking stupid. But I guess I just walked in. I was like, I don't know who's going on. This is dumb. And just the kid just talked like he was on crack constantly. Like I don't know if he ever like spoke softly. He's like, I'm Naruto. I was like, I just wonder if he's like, hi, I'm Naruto, and I go to ninja school, and my friend has pink hair, and my other friend is dresses in green, has black hair. Oh, well, every single sentence he was fucking screaming, and I was like, I'm done. I can't watch this.
I just realized that for like an anime about everybody's a ninja, they're the worst fucking ninjas ever. Yeah, I'm gonna wear an orange jumpsuit. Well, I'm gonna go stealthily through the forest.
We will say that Wolverine he wore a yellow suit and is like, I'm sneaking in here.
You can't kill.
Well, you get shot in the head and survive.
Yeah, Wolverine just comes right at you.
I guess that's true. It doesn't make a fucking difference. He's not trying to be stealthy. He actually wants people to come at him.
I think that on a stealth, if there's a stealth mission and like someone's like, Logan, get out! He steps in the spotlight. He just looks over at Scott, smiles. Oops,
Boy, probably if you stepped to a spotlight, if the light was bright enough, that'd be the only place you could probably hide.
Probably. Oh god, I can't see. What is that bright ass thing in the middle of the spotlight?
Well, that's why I like the old Wolverine costume, like the brown one. I feel like that's more of a realistic, as far as that's gonna go, realistic costume. Like that's the one they should put in a movie.
They almost don't even give him a costume anymore. Now it's just kind of like the tight jeans, cowboy boots, wife beater.
Well, fucking huge Jack man is too good looking not to wear clothes, or to wear clothes. He has to take his clothes off. All right, now we want Wolverine to rip his tethered shirt off and let his muscles glisten in the spotlight as he pulls his claws out and screams to the sky. Can you do that, Hugh? Yeah,
I can do that for 45 minutes straight. Yeah, totally. No, but that being said, huge Jackman. The coolest part of whatchamacallit, of the last one that came out.
Wolverine.
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past.
The part when he got done fucking the mob boss's daughter, they all come in, they start unloading on him. He had to rip his shirt off, just like popping all the bullets out and just knifing them off. That was probably the coolest part of the movie right there.
I like
still a good movie.
When I was talking about that whole ripping his shirt off and muscles glistening, that is exactly the part I was talking about.
Well, no, that could be in any part of those movies.
Well,
I want to say
true,
every one of those
scene
movies
that was specifically in my head at the moment.
Every one of those movies, there is a point where he's just screaming with his shirt off, claws out. Whether he's getting shot with something or he's just pissed off because someone died. That happens in every movie. So
he's Wolverine. He's angry. It's easier to rip your shirt off. It's like Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? He's always ripping his shirt off too.
Only he never got married. He was smart about it. He didn't lose everything. He didn't lose
Are you talking about Hulk Hogan or Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Okay, yeah. I was saying that they both kind of did lose everything at a point in time.
I don't think anybody wanted to marry Wolverine. They're like, no, dude, you're really hairy.
And you wake up in the middle of the night, you start stabbing things before you're truly awake.
That's why we don't have any pets. Last 4 we had,
I mean, don't get me wrong, they tasted good once you cooked them up, but still.
No, but there's in the comics, in the Chris Claremont one that the last Wolverine movie was based off of, didn't he actually marry the chick and at the last minute say I ain't no good for you. I'm just gonna bring it down with me. And then he left at the last minute.
The Wolverine one or the
Japanese chick? Yeah, the book that movie is based on. Didn't he actually marry the chick and then 2 days after the wedding, it can't happen.
Just see you.
Yeah, we're just I ain't worthy enough for you.
That was fun.
Yeah. Wait. You mean I just wanted to fuck you. That's all I wanted to do.
I just wanted to get married, just see what it was like, and then I thought about it for 2 days. That was pretty stupid. And
now I realize, shit, I can't use my dick on nothing else anymore. This is kind of taking the thrill away. The reality of it's just kind of setting in. I'm just literally honeymoon period's over. Literally. Okay.
You'd understand if you've been alive for 150 years.
Yeah, you get me, right? Right? No, you don't. Fuck it. I forget. I've been speaking English to a Japanese woman this whole time. My bad. None of this is sinking in right now, is it? I just for the sake of sounding a little less racist, she actually did speak English in the comic. So yeah.
Was it broken English, Wolverine?
Probably.
That's what it was in the movie.
Your class so sharp.
That's probably what it was in the comic too, because back in the day, all characters spoke in their kind of accents. They kind of taken that out of modern comics, I notice. Only every once in a while the characters have accents, but I think they get that kind of weird because they get that tiptoe zone where they're oh, I don't want to appear racist. Mm-hmm. Which is always such a strange thing. It's well, then how do you get across he's got a broken accent? I'm sorry, there's no other way.
They had that with Nightcrawler for a little while, and they got rid of that.
Yeah, it's all the characters, almost no characters have.
Gambit had that weird Creole accent.
The Cajun?
Yeah. Hey, mon ami.
Well, they were saying Channing Tatum might actually play Gambit in his own solo movie.
What? I like Channing. I want a Channing all over your Tatums.
I'll be honest. I feel a little bad because when Channing Tatum first came out, I was just so
fucking Channing Tatum.
It was kind of everybody has kind of a resentment or hatred to somebody for no real reason, like an actor or famous person for no real reason. And first, I had this real burning just. Fuck this guy. This guy's not even that good of an actor. Just comes in, looks pretty, and leaves. Just fuck this dude. I don't even care. And then as time went on, all right, G.I. Joe. Okay, I guess he was okay in G.I. Joe. The movie wasn't that great, but he was all right. And then he was in 21.
No,
he got better. And then by the time I actually like Channing Tatum, by the time I actually do like him, and it's nothing that he did. It was just me being duh, Channing Tatum sucks.
Thinks he's so good.
I have the same thing you have or had for Channing Tatum, but I still hold my hatred.
You still hold your hatred for him?
No, not for Channing Tatum. I like Channing Tatum. I didn't like him at first either. I thought he was a subpar actor, and it seemed like his only role in movies was to take his shirt off and then
glisten,
and then proceed to act terribly.
To take his shirt off and then say, "Sup, girl?
Sup, girl? Step up, girl. Let's dance."
Yeah, that's what I just call those movies. Let's fucking dance. I don't even know what it is. Be a girl I used to work with. She's like, I'm gonna go see like Step Up 2. You're like, oh, let's fucking dance too. Okay.
He was in those movies. I didn't even know that.
He was in one of them. I think.
Was he?
Yeah.
Those are those movies I remember. Like I told this to Dunigan. I'm like, those movies must just be really popular, like in Los Angeles and stuff, because I've never heard a single person up here talk about them.
Well, you gotta think about it. It's for stupid people.
Well, it's just one of those ones. I'm sorry, but it's like something like those dance movies just aren't gonna sell to like a woodsy town. Because it's like Footloose. They're like, dancing!
You doing the Footloose again? Not Kevin Bacon? You know, I didn't even see that one. I was just like, it's not.
You want to know the true story of Footloose? When that kid came here and started dancing, we hung the shit out of him. And then we stoned his body as he was hanging there just to prove a point. And left it up for years
that should have been,
that everybody would know that we don't want you dancing.
I hate that movie specific, like mainly because isn't it like he's from Boston or something like that? And
he's from like New York or Boston or something.
Yeah, and he drives in a car and suddenly he's in the South.
No, he's not in the South. He's in like the North.
Was it?
Unless you're thinking of the modern one. I'm not too sure of the modern
one. Like, because it's like...
Not the Kevin Bacon one, right?
People talking accents in it. Yeah, like the new one.
Okay, I never saw that one.
I don't know.
Because the Kevin Bacon one, he's going from like New York and he's going to like fucking like
Pennsylvania or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like, you know, just out there where it's just like that northern kind of like where the real rednecks actually kind of like originate from, like those coal mining towns and whatnot.
I was gonna say regarding that movie, I never saw the sequel, the remake or whatever. I don't really care for dancing movies. I mean, if it's
the Bacon dancing, it's different.
Well, that has its charm. It's by no means one of my top favorite films at all, but it's like it has a charm to it, whatever. And it's Kevin Bacon. You love Kevin Bacon. But it's still, I think if they were to do that remake, which I never saw, but I'm saying this is what they should have done, even though I haven't fucking seen the movie. It may be amazing for all I know, but which I doubt. But
at least we'll keep that just up in the air, you know, that whimsy of optimism.
But I think to just, instead of doing the thing, well, what's the difference about this one? Well, they're fusing hip-hop and country in a magical blend of culture and relate, you know, that whole shit.
Yeah.
What they should have done is what you said. They should have just said, like, oh, you doing the Footloose in this town, boy? Like, well, yeah, what's wrong with the Footloose? And, like, well, we killed, like, you know, just
a bunch of old men pull up in, like, their fucking 1950s, like, Chevy with their Leathermans on, just going, fag drag, fag drag.
Pitchforks, shotguns, just like, oh, you see all these kids in there like dancing, like, yeah. Then also all these all these
lassos come out of nowhere like attached, like, oh, get drug off into the
woods. Hang up. It becomes a horror film, you know, of just these kids like, you know, now dance, like firing at their feet. You're not dancing fast enough, you know.
That would be the Footloose I would see. Fuck.
Yeah.
Just make it this kind of creepy horror movie where old men that hate dancing and music come in to like keep their town free of any kind of culture.
Shit, why not?
No, it's like you see, there's like the school dance, but they don't call it the school dance, just call it the school social. And all of a sudden, like, they're all like, yeah, you know, just dancing. All of a sudden, like, they see a creepy old pickup truck slowly go by. Oh shit, turn off the music. They're all hiding, you know. Somebody somehow gets underneath the floorboards. I don't know how in an auditorium, but they find a way. And all of a sudden, it's just super quiet. They hear slaughtering and murder going up there. Like, dance! Dance, you fucking bitches!
You can name this movie Death on a Dance Floor.
There you go.
It's got to the Footloose title on the
Footloose.
Death on a Dance Floor.
The prequel.
And then you see them.
This is how that town became how it was.
Then there's this shot. There's this shot of kind of like similar to like Sleepy Hollow with the kid, kind of like underneath the floorboards, just kind of waiting. It's like, I think I'm the only one that made it. All of a sudden, the pitchfork comes through, screams, like open, like all of a sudden, like title, like Footloose, Death on a Dance Floor.
Yeah, but people got to be killed by like instruments and shit, like a microphone stand just burst through the wall.
Yeah, that's the thing you do.
If you love music so much, then yeah.
Why don't you leave this fucking town?
Like they tie a kid up and they put him like in a bass drum and then they light it on fire and roll it down the hill and like into the town square. It's like a message. The kid's trying to break out the whole time. He's like, oh, I can't get out! And it's just all burning on fire, and the townsfolk are standing around watching it out their windows, but they're too scared to go down and check on it as they hear the screaming.
It is just 8 creepy old men, like, in their Letterman's jackets, fronting, like, you know.
Driving around some old 50s, like, Chevy pickup truck. Nobody even knows where these men come from, either. It's almost like a Ghost of the Woods. They're like, there's a story of these old men that drive around in Leatherman jackets.
Well, legend goes that 4 men were killed on the dance floor at the 1919 prom.
Until this day, they haunt the woods, I tell you.
Every time they heard dancing, they come running.
With a trombone to suffocate somebody, drumsticks to impale them, and a flute to shove up somewhere you don't want to know about.
She's like, well, they don't always kill you. Like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, ask old Stick Eyes. You know, some guy turns around, just has like 2 like fucking
drumsticks
sticking out of his eyes.
Like says, should we have removed those? No. He would be dead now. That was the case.
If the character has to be strategically placed in the corner somewhere, and there's like instruments everywhere, all dusty, because the town locks them all up. And they're like, Mark, what are you doing in here? This is off limits. And Mark turns around, he's like, oh!
Just turns around, and was like, oh, my eyes.
Fuck yeah, fuck that Footloose remake. They should have made this one.
They fucked it up, because that Footloose remake I don't think did that well anyway, so they could have made fucking money with, like, gold. You got
Death on a Dance Floor.
That movie's already a classic. Don't fuck with the original one. Might as well just take it in a complete opposite direction. Like, well, what would really happen if, like, fucking people really hate dancing so much?
And I think the funny thing is, wasn't, like, Dennis Quaid, the one leading the town, like saying like, we don't want this footloosing happening in our town.
No, it's not. It's John Lithgow in the original one.
No, in the remake though, wasn't
Dennis Quaid?
Yeah,
So maybe Dennis Quaid's the leader of these guys.
See, Dennis Quaid played Jerry Lee Lewis, so that's like the.
I'm doing God's work. We don't play that devil music around her.
I want to see this movie.
I want to make this movie. And an elephant got together and fucked.
Yeah. We haven't gone there yet. We want to do that? Want to do the next topic? We can be.
I want to start it out as in giraffes. Myth or reality? I'm not convinced.
I just say, like, when was the last time you actually saw a giraffe in person?
Last time I saw one. Oh, wait a second. That was The Last of Us. Wait,
no, but
I was like, the last time I saw a giraffe, and I was like, oh, wait a second, that was in The Last of Us. That's when you get that problem where like fucking reality and then like video games and movies all fucking combined together, and you can't remember what was real. Like, did I really like take that vacation fucking with like Harrison Ford, or no, that wasn't me on the island with him.
Did I really? Ellen Hunt.
No, not Helen Hunt. That's that chick that married fucking Ellen. And then she stopped marrying Ellen or something like that. I think they got divorced. I don't know.
Anne Heche. Anne Heche.
That scares me that you know that.
I just see you just looking at. No, I remember the reason I remember that
because you're a huge Ellen DeGeneres fan, right?
No.
Why not?
There's a podcast called one of Kevin Smith's podcasts. Hollywood Babylon.
I know. It looks like his internet connection's like crapping out.
No. His. Can you hear me? Okay though.
I can hear you.
Okay. No, there's like
this
this
episode pausing in the most like amazing expressions. It works right there.
Nobody's getting this visual aid over the. Okay. Anyway, no, there's this Hollywood Babylon podcast, or this Kevin Smith podcast called Hollywood Babylon. And there's a song they did in the earlier episodes, and I guess apparently Kevin Smith was talking about this. If you watch Psycho, the part where she falls over in the shower and dies, if you pause it just right, I've never seen it, but he says it. You can see her butthole.
That's in the remake Psycho from '99, the one from the guy that did Good Will Hunting.
Yeah. And they made this song called Anne Heche's Butthole, Anne Heche's Butthole, just like this this little jingle for it.
Well, the weird thing too is that movie, it's like. That guy shot that movie pretty much shot for shot like the original Psycho. Just the only
that wasn't the original.
No, yeah, except for that part. Unless like I don't know, maybe Alfred Hitchcock. That was like what he really wanted. He's like, what I wanted to see in my original version of Psycho was a giant butthole on the screen. Have you ever seen fucking like Alfred Hitchcock talk like in interviews? He's like the slowest fucking talker.
How'd he get shit done?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He's always like, in my movies, you see, there's a man. And you're just like, Jesus Christ, is this how you directed him too? It's like I can't imagine that.
He's probably
Okay.
You gotta think for like his time, he was super like revolutionary.
Maybe like when he talks really slow.
Well, he was probably a fucking weirdo.
Probably.
He was probably.
Well, they say that he like harassed a lot of his like female like stars and all that, and was creepily came on to them and all that.
I think he did that to his male stars.
What if he was like Quentin Tarantino? He's just like, okay, all right, Alf, we gotta jump in, we gotta get this shot done. 1 second, I just need my medicine. Fuck! Punches the window. All right, let's film some fucking birds.
What's my name? Hitchcock. He said, that's fucking right, Hitchcock.
It's like, stab that bitch in the fucking shower. Fuck yeah!
Give me some butthole here when she falls over. Oh, sir, we can't have butthole in the air. Fuck!
Next scene.
Keep it in the script. I'll use it later.
Bring me out a board. I need to kick something in the nuts.
That was that kid getting back even with him, because if you look back in North by Northwest, there's that part where
Jimmy
in the
Stewart
background
falls over and his butthole appears.
No, there's that. There's that alternate take. But no,
where he falls over the plane. Oh no, my pants fell down.
When Gene Kelly apparently gets shot, it's Gene Kelly in that, right? North by Northwest?
I think so. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
When Gene Kelly apparently gets shot by the girl, you actually see a kid in the background before he actually gets shot, covering his ears like this, and just bracing for the shot. Must have had a couple of takes of it. You know that like after that, like Alfred Hitchcock was all like, find that child and kill him, because he was such a fucking perfectionist.
I can't fix the movie, but I can at least eliminate this child from it fucking up anybody else's picture.
Hitchcock out. No. I don't know how we got onto that, but yeah.
I can't
So,
remember what the fuck that came from.
well, you're saying you don't trust giraffes. You say you're not sure if giraffes would really exist, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Would you ride a
I
giraffe
wanna hear
though?
this-
Would you want to have one like a horse and like fucking ride in the town?
I don't know, man. I don't trust fucking tall people. And a giraffe's like super tall.
Yeah, but just think about it. Like if you came fucking riding into town on a giraffe, let's say you're a cowboy in the 1800s and everybody else is fucking riding horses and you're riding a fucking giraffe.
I'd be a really big target.
I guess that's true.
Have you seen Man on a Buffalo?
No.
Oh man,
Is that like Man on a Wire?
Dunigan. Check out. I think it's Guy on a Buffalo on YouTube.
Guy on a buffalo?
It's fucking
Okay.
stupid.
I'm gonna have to go on YouTube. I can't get that on Google or Bing, because I'm probably gonna get a bunch of fucking porn sites I don't want. But,
Just some guy like fucking a buffalo. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. I had something clever, but
That's so funny. Somebody I guess it was some TV show back in the day, and somebody made a bunch of videos with it, like playing their own music. Oh, it's funny.
I got a question. Since we're already kind of on the topic of weird animals, I got a question. This is like a real legitimate question, and people are gonna think I'm fucking stupid, but I just gotta share this because it's been boggled up in my brain for a while. I think the only person I ever told this to was Spencer, maybe. All right, now hamsters, right? Every so often you'll kind of look at an animal and you'll see like, okay, it's kind of hard imagining that animal in like outside, like a cage or outside in the wild.
they live in Peru.
Are hamsters wild animals?
They come from Peru. I've learned this in this time period since we last talked about it.
Okay, so like 2 years or so. Because I could have looked this up myself. I just assumed that they were something that they threw like a rat, a mouse, and something like, I don't know, like a gerbil into a cage. Like, you guys, see what happens, And I thought that, it was just like some inbred thing that kind of just happened to loop, and they slapped a patent on it, and they just threw these, like, okay, we can sell these. I did
Children
not
can
know
buy
that-
these.
Was it dwarf hamsters live in the Russian Black Forest?
Was that the things that you had in the?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the
They're
one point in
from
time
the
where you had
Russian
that huge
Black
like,
Forest. They're Russian dwarf hamsters.
huh?
Now I feel like a fucking idiot. I didn't know this was common knowledge. I just
Well, I don't
assumed
think
they
it's
were like,
common knowledge.
I
but-
had them. I had hamsters.
I thought they're like almost genetically just like I don't know, just something,
De-enhanced, genetically de-enhanced creature.
Genetically de-enhanced. They just, I don't know, like a fucking gerbil and a mouse went at it one day and was like, hey, this looks cute, but it's not going to survive in real life. We can sell it in a cage and, fuck it, just,
feed it.
I assumed it was something like that, but yeah. Now I find out, oh, no, they actually do live out in the wild. And, I can't remember the last time I saw like a Discovery Channel special on the snow shadow African hamster or whatever, or, the rare, the rare red spotted, Russian hamster. I can't ever think of any weird kind of,
They don't eat people.
Yeah, so
they don't.
They don't have.
They got documentaries on how they make. They have documentaries on how they make the little rubber handles that go on a fucking like skillet. I'm assuming they'd have one on a hamster.
Well,
that's on just have one like how it's made, the hamster.
Hey, that's on the History Channel, and that show's informative. I need to.
Plus, you gotta know how those rubber handles are made because I ain't fucking touching it unless I know how it was put together. Plus, I want to see the employees and I want to see their fingerprints and everything about it.
I want to know it was American made, so I know I'm getting a good quality product.
You have to export out labor that I don't give a flying fuck about it.
Honey, hurry, get in here. They're going to show you how to put the little tabs on these things that go on the cigarette package.
I always wanted to know that.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning. One more reason.
Shut the door, Jim Bob.
I don't like that How It's Made show. They always kind of do the thing where like you watch like at the very beginning, like you turn on and it's like they show something really fucking cool, like how it's made. You know what I mean? Like how are guitar amps made or something you'd like to see, like an old tube amp. But then like you gotta watch 3 fucking weird things like up to it, like the skillet fucking handle and all this shit. But you watch it because you're waiting to get to the fucking thing you want to see.
Or like after a while they probably run out of the cool shit. Like how's a sword made, or how's like what you said, like a guitar amp or something. After a while, they're like, well, how are pencils made?
Have you seen Henry Rollins' new show?
He has a new show.
Henry Rollins has a new show.
Yeah, it's
I like
it's
his
not
talk
new,
show.
I should say. It's on its like 4th season now, but it's
it's new to me.
I think it's like 10 Things You Didn't Know. It's on the History Channel.
That's badass. I've never even heard of that one.
Like he had one on weed, and that one was funny. He had one on money, which was also pretty hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sweet. Because he's really good, like entertainer.
Yeah, one on presidential assassinations, and he's just funny. I like Henry Rollins.
Yeah,
I like him a lot. I really loved his talk show when he was on IFC.
Oh,
yeah, that was a great show.
He was always so angry.
Mm-hmm. He had a bunch of people. I remember he had like Tom Morello and Serge Tankian on there one
Marilyn
time.
Manson and Rob Zombie and.
He had a bunch of people on
there.
there.
You always show a band at the end.
Yeah. There was one time he had Chris Cornell on there, so that was pretty.
He
cool.
even had like Iggy Pop or something too.
Well, my favorite thing with that show is when he would write his letters. Like when he wrote one to Nancy Pelosi. Oh my god, I about shit my pants. It was so funny. Like, dear Nancy, what the fuck is wrong with you, you dumb bitch? I'm just like, ah!
I liked one he wrote about. He wrote to Ann Coulter. It says, Ann, I'll teach you to be smarter. I'll teach you to love. I'll teach you, I'll teach you many things. But most of all, I'll teach you just to shut the fuck up, and to stop talking, because no one cares for what you have to say.
Ann Coulter's fucking ridiculous.
Is she still around?
Yeah, she just she's writing a new book right now.
Oh, lovely.
I fucking hate that cunt.
She's not as bad as some, but no, she always has to put her 2 cents in.
Well, no, one time she even I don't know, I guess it's one of those things like, oh yeah, some hardcore right-wing writer that only says what she wants to hear. But then, so I'm like, whatever, just another one of those. But then there was one time, like, Rage Against the Machine, I want to say, like, it was right when they started, like, touring together again. Like, they said something about Fox News. Ann Coulter had to come in and say, like, well, we don't look for, commentary from Flock of Seagulls. It's like, you're not even mixing, like, apples and oranges. You're mixing, like, fucking apples and steak. All right? Just shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. I hope you die, you dumb cunt. Okay. That might be a little harsh.
In her defense, though, I get really upset when bands throw their political agenda around.
Well,
And
when you
sometimes
are-
it could be a great band. I could love that band, all their music and everything, and then they put out a song, and I'm just like, dude, I want to punch you in your face.
Well, I think this is how it is.
Why are you making me mad?
If you start out is like that's who you are. Like Rage Against the Machine, like they just were political from the beginning.
Well,
I think that works.
they were anti-government from the beginning, like against everybody.
Yeah. I think the worst part is when you get a band that like all of a sudden like album 5 they go, okay guys, we wrote the tragedy of like being a teenager. We talked about parties and great times with money. Now we got to get political. Like that's the one where it's always kind of like, oh okay. I mean that doesn't bother me a ton, but it just seems like
Well, it bothers me because most of the time they're like bleeding heart liberals, and then they do the whole
Rise Against.
Well, they do the whole John Lennon thing. John Lennon even said it like later on, like the song Imagine. He's like, I know that'll never happen. I know I'm just a dreamer. It just would be the greatest possible thing to have happen, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid to even think that, but people take it fucking literally because people are sheeple. And they hear their favorite band's song, and they're like, this is what I believe. I am a robot.
I'll even go as far and say this. Imagine, I really think that song's very overrated, and I don't really care for that song too much. I feel a little bad saying that because I know it's John Lennon, but I just feel like that song is overrated because it does sound kind of like, wouldn't the world be perfect if it was like this? But then again, he said, like,
make believe.
Well, I think it's one of those ones like, I will say this, like once you kind of got money and life's kind of easier, it just, because, when John Lennon was younger, he was all angry and violent, like.
Yeah.
And once you get money, it's just kind of like, what's okay?
So wrong with
I can sit in a hotel room for a month and nobody's gonna fucking nothing's gonna happen. It's great. Like he says, nothing's gonna happen until I exit this hotel room and walk across the street, get this guy an autograph, and next thing you know,
it just makes me mad because some of the musicians probably actually know something. I'm not gonna say like
they know something I don't.
Oh no, I'm not
well,
gonna
the thing
say
about
that, but like.
Go into this for a second, just to clarify the Rage Against the Machine thing.
Political podcast just now.
Don't worry, we'll go back to dick jokes pretty soon.
Yeah.
But it's only a matter of time. But no, like Rage Against the Machine though, like Tom Morello, he went to Harvard. He graduated Harvard. He was a secretary to a politician in Chicago for a little while. Then he said, fuck this, I'm done with it. I hate the compromises you have to make, so I'm just gonna do it my own way. That's when he started the band. That's when they started supporting different like charities and groups they liked. So it's like, okay, well these guys actually, I know it's not common knowledge for everybody, but that's one of those things. Well, at least these guys know a bit more. Zach De La Rocha,
my argument against that though is any Ivy League school or really any college in general is so dictated by leftist professors, and I say leftist in the sense of like borderline beating the drum for communism, because a lot of them are. Like,
well, it's kind of funny because I always go the exact opposite, because I feel like colleges started out like that, and then they started to become more like geared towards like capitalism by making people like, you go here, you get a job. This is how the machine works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what the Democrats also want though.
Yeah,
they all want that. They all want jobs. Really, when it comes down to it, they're all crooked, evil fucks.
Exactly, and they pretty much they don't want us to have freedom to do whatever we want. That's why we do podcasts.
Like I said, I'm part of the
government. Keep your hands off our goddamn podcast.
This is a freedom cast.
You can take my microphone
the T-cast
from my cold dead fingers. I tell you what.
But in my other hand, I got a grenade that's ready for you.
I'm just gonna do the Joker trick and have a string with a bunch of grenades on my shirt. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
I'll blow us all.
But no, he actually did learn though. He did go to an Ivy League.
One of Joker's famous lines.
Huh?
So
what was Joker's famous line?
One of the Joker's famous lines.
Exactly.
What was that? I was trying to be all political. What was Joker's other favorite line?
Josh is being a little unpolitical, I guess.
I was being.
He was just spouting off shit.
Your podcast is gonna get shut down now.
Oh, okay.
If the NCAACP or NCAACP, is that what it is? NCAACP. What the fuck is it?
I don't know. Now you confused me.
Oh,
I just heard it last night too.
It's
too many words.
Yeah.
If you listen to this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It just slipped. I was thinking like cool, hip, street Joker.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not stressing it too much. I mean, we've said a lot of shit on this podcast. I ain't really stressing it none.
There was a period where we started up like a political podcast, sort of kind of stuff. More like we read news and commented on it. That lasted like 2 episodes.
The last 3 episodes.
Listen to that. To be completely honest.
Well, it became more like it was just. I think it was a couple of things. I think we were just trying to be current events, and we would bring in our friend Nora on for those. Every so often, we'd bring her on for a normal podcast, but for the more current event stuff, we'd bring her on. Like, okay, so she's kind of what makes the secondary show, and it was still lined up. It was still considered to be part of Old Man Orange podcast, and it's still in the number line, still in the archive, but it was just its own. Rather than being talking about comics or whatever, we just talked about this.
We call it just like the
Old Man Orange Radio Hour,
yeah,
something like that.
Weird like that.
Something
like fucking
like
way too long of a title once again.
And the OMO Radio Hour, OMO Radio Show, something like that. And it usually would eventually lead back to dick jokes at some point. And it really wasn't that big a difference. And on top of that, I noticed, Spencer, you would actually get very passionate when it came to certain politics, and you would actually get to the point where you were angry and like saying, these fucking assholes don't fucking understand. I'd be like, yeah, it's the new Batman comic is pretty good.
Well, that's because I went out and I was like, I was fucking getting serious. I was writing down, I was looking up news articles and stuff. And I was getting fucking pissed seeing some things that people were doing.
You're listening to a lot of Christopher Titus, what you were doing.
Yeah, then I started becoming, I got serious, and I was like, fucking, this is bullshit. I can't believe people are doing this. And you get to the point where you're like, it's not funny as much. Other people are out there doing political stuff, or news and politics and bullshit. Like,
there's so many political.
Not everybody's out there fucking making up fake Footloose movies.
And the saddest thing, though, here's the saddest thing, a little bit of a realization I had about that. The saddest thing about that is your hatred and anger that came out for certain politicians and certain laws that are trying to be published and all that, or trying to get passed, not published, passed.
Published, like it's a fucking book.
Well, it's got to be written on a piece of paper first. That's got to go through some kind of publishing process. Fuck you, you know what I mean. Anyway, so there was I got actually to that level of anger and resentment when we started talking about, like, what the fuck were they thinking when they made Sonic Unleashed? What the fuck was that? That's as angry as I ever got on the podcast. We were going off and like
memory lane Sonic the Hedgehog fucking opus. There was like 2 parts.
Yeah, somewhere in there, that's where I got that angry. I mean, but you're actually getting pissed off. Things matter. I'm like, what? They make him into a fucking werewolf? It's fucking stupid. You know.
Who the fuck was that? Who let Billy into the room?
Yeah, it's like, kind of made me a little sad. Like, yeah, it's as angry as I ever got on air, just talking about a game that came out like 2 years ago by those standards, or 3 years ago.
Well, I think going like the route
6 went out, 3 by then.
I think
probably.
the route that it is now is better than like doing like a political thing. Because you have somebody that's like, oh man, I love it when they talk about comics and video games. But then they could be like, why are they talking about this shit? I don't want to listen to it. This is my affiliation. Screw them.
Well, the way it started off is it kind of came in like, well, we got to talk about something people give a shit about. And we just going, okay, so we saw Dark Knight Rises, or we saw Total Recall, or we read this comic. And Total Recall, the remake, I should clarify. I think that was like our second or third one. And then
we took a time traveling trip.
Yeah, we just kind of compared and contrast, like, we just kind of like just talked about like set topics, and if they got funny, it got funny. That's cool. Then we reached the point where we just kind of like, oh, let's try and do a political show every so often,
just to break it up.
And then it just reached a point where now it's just kind of free flowing. If we see a movie, we'll talk about it, or a comic, we'll talk about it, but it's not really a set thing. It can just go to wherever now.
Yeah.
It's almost like it should be like Chat Hour, Old Man Orange, the Chat Hour,
the chatting,
or the chat 2.5 hour long, retardedly long podcast.
We're usually an hour and a half to 2 hours, and every
once in a while for some fucking reason. I think it's like, this is what happens. We have to break the podcast up, then you forget what the fucking time is, so you go, oh man, it's only been 22 minutes? Oh, this is great. And the next thing you know, by the time you're done, you have this huge fucking long podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like every time I've done a podcast with you, it's been like a marathon.
Because you're just so full of content and magical funny.
Magical
funny. But yeah. Beyond that, I don't know. We just kind of like wing it by this point. We don't really go in there with a set topic. Before we actually went back and edited them. Now we're just like, oh, fuck it.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of work. I know. Yeah. I was just like, write notes down of what I did in the week.
Hey, people in San Francisco are liking it.
people in San Francisco. They might be. I don't know. I haven't really talked to. I only have a handful of friends since I moved up here. Half of them are people that are.
Are you in San Francisco?
I live in San Francisco. Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. It was on
Where's the guy was living? Like.
Where it was like, oh, listening like top podcasts are popular in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, well, because there's like that's the closest thing to here is because on the Podomatic page it's like they got cities, so you're either into like San Francisco Bay Area, Los Angeles, fucking Seattle, New York, so on. So that's why we're
major cities.
That's why we're in San Francisco.
Okay.
If they had fucking Yosemite, I would put that on there, but they don't.
That's not a city, so.
Now, part of the podcast.
That's my only way to explain to people out in like the outside world where I'm from. It's like, where you at? Twain Harte? I don't know where the fuck that is. Exactly. Yosemite. You know where Yosemite is? Some people in the South didn't know where Yosemite was. I thought that was pretty bad.
No, they don't
They're
even
like,
know what
Yosemite, I never heard that one.
Shouldn't have done that.
They also didn't know what soy sauce was, too. That was the fucking hardest thing to find there.
Really?
No, I kid you not. I was looking for soy sauce forever. I went to different stores, and I was like, you guys got soy sauce? And this one lady, I think it was strange enough, and this is where I found it. It was Walmart. But this like black lady comes up. She's like, soy sauce. Soy sauce. And she's like, Bill, you get over here. You ever heard of no soy sauce? He's just like, I ain't never heard of no soy sauce. And she's like, yeah, I never heard of it either. This kid's here looking for soy sauce. And this other guy comes up. He's like, oh, it's down here on aisle 5. And she's just like, oh, but damn, soy sauce. It's just like, I thought that was a common thing. Don't you guys got fucking Panda Express here?
The confused Southern like grocery worker.
No, it's just you can see how you'd be confused there. The Walmarts are like 5 times the size they are in California. So.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Walmart or was it a grocery?
Walmart was God in the South.
Down there, if like a disaster happens, the fucking Walmart transforms into like a giant robot and fights the giant Target store.
It's in like giant turns like a giant Optimus Prime.
Yeah, it just stands up and just transforms.
I just look at it as like the Walmart episode in South Park. It's almost like that bad.
This is the one where they burn down the Walmart?
Yeah, but it's like everybody worships the Walmart.
That's what I feel like it is in Sonora, because like people there, it's like, this is all we have. It's our mall, for Christ's sake.
I heard on like one before I moved, I heard like what was it, Star 92.7 or something?
Yeah,
they would ask just random people like, hey, what do you think about this? And they'd often talk about just like some set topic, like, what do you think about Walmart? And there's like they talked to maybe 8 people real quickly, 2 of which said, you know what, I don't like it because it puts smaller companies out of business and yada yada. And everybody else is like, I loves the Walmart. They got it cheap. Like, oh well, you gotta make your prices low if you want to get by in this world. Just
like, I have no knowledge how the world really works, but as long as it's cheap, free for me, fuck everybody else. Fuck all those small businesses and fuck them up their stupid assholes. That's what Bill said on the street.
I lost my virginity in the medicine aisle at the Walmart.
It was to a basketball. It was 99 cents. I had the greatest time with it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So I think people just kind of forget. They go like, oh, the prices are cheaper. So they go there, but then they kind of go, you don't realize that fucking destroys all the small businesses that we used to have here. Like, remember back in the day we used to have multiple comic book stores and multiple video game stores and all kinds of shit you could go to, and you had choices. Not anymore. See, we went back to political again.
Yeah.
In America, we don't got choices no more. You either got Target or you got Walmart. And what the fuck is the difference between them?
I hate to say it, but I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel about Walmart.
Well, this is how I feel about small business. It goes back to going like, well, I guess I just buy things offline now.
I feel bad about small businesses, but I just don't fucking care. As long as it doesn't affect me. Maybe if I was a small business owner, I'd be really upset.
I guess so. I think it's like, now it's at the point where it's like, oh, well, there's...
America.
Yeah, when you go close to that microphone, it just makes it get really staticky.
All right. No, and Josh saying, I
should just point that out.
I don't give a fuck as long as it don't affect me. I just hear like, America, America,
I
go
don't care about myself.
Fuck you. But it's to that point where it's just like, well, now there's no small businesses left, so I guess you got to go to Walmart.
Well, small businesses have been dying off for a long time.
Well, really ever since, like, the giant stores.
Yeah, since, like, the Targets, Walmarts, Mervyn's, all those stores started coming into being since they came into existence.
I guess just the sad thing to me is, like, the one thing I like about small businesses, though, is, like, no matter where you go, no one small business is the same as the other. Where, exactly. Walmart, I can go to Walmart in the South, it looks fucking the same as here, except it's twice the size.
I remember when you actually had like an interview with you were actually writing for like some local paper or something for a small project, and you actually met the mayor.
You're breaking my
of
fucking
Sonora.
desk. Okay, yes. Oh,
You
we
actually
had to interview the mayor and
actually-
nobody else fucking showed up.
I remember your teacher is kind of like, you got a big shot, don't fuck this up, rookie. Like you're worried for like the fucking Times or some shit. And
Literally, there was 3 of us working for this like journalism thing. It was like me, Guy Dossie, and this other nice guy from Angels Camp or whatever. So like, and it was that kind of class that like literally it was really easy for like 2 people not to show up, and then you'd be the only one. I was there fucking interviewing the mayor, or fucking writing down notes and whatnot.
I wasn't there for the interview, but I met him. I was hanging out with you.
Oh, Sonora.
Sonora?
Yeah.
I remember I was there though. I wasn't there for the interview, but I met him very briefly, and he just had this like, yes, hello, I am the mayor of Sonora. You are welcome. Thank you. You know,
I'll give you some tax money.
He very much felt kind of like, yeah. He almost like, I almost imagine him just kind of like going to like his grandson or something to the top of the red church, like, all the light touches is yours. Kind of like in like Lion King or something.
I thought you were going to say he goes up to his grandson up there. It's like fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame. Like, ring that fucking bell, boy. Ring that fucking bell.
Ring it for my beautiful city. Ha ha.
You know you can't go out there. I know you want to, but you can't. They won't accept you out there, boy.
What's that darkness off in the corner, Pa? That is Oakdale. You know, you must never go there.
That is fair because, like, you know, you get those kind of people that are in control there, and they're just kind of like. That's why I always look at, you know, back to like Sonora, even though this is like all fucking like very local, like nobody's gonna have any idea what we're talking about. There's Sonora and there's Angels Camp. These towns are like Bizarro versions. I always consider Angels Camp the Bizarro version of Sonora. Yet it's really the opposite way. Where Sonora like accepted all these big businesses. Angels Camp watched that and said, "Fuck that. We'll be way more careful about that because we don't want to lose what we got here."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why they still got.
Angels Camp people come to Sonora to go shopping.
Yeah, but they still. But the upside though is they're not fucking over their own town.
At the same time, though, they're a little closer to Modesto or Sacramento if they want to go there and get most of their because most of them go shopping in Sacramento or Modesto anyway.
Yeah, they're sort of closer to.
Like big.
I mean, they're closer than Sonora is, but not my.
Yeah.
Still like
Not by
still
a
like an
lot.
hour plus away, but.
Yeah, but it's not. But I'm saying like generally, I mean, okay, you'll go. You got enough in Angels Camp. You got a grocery store to get by on what you need. But if you do need something, you know, if you are going like, oh, I'm going on a shopping day or whatever, you got Modesto or Sacramento, and I think everybody kind of leaves there anyway. You know, most people like Sonora would leave there to go to Modesto for the day to go get some shit at the mall.
Yeah. I mean, the upside still is like in Angels Camp, you get the movie theater there, which is one of the few movie theaters left in California, let alone probably the whole U.S., that's not a corporate movie theater.
Yeah, like
You know.
a traditional old-timey
Yeah,
movie
it's a
theater.
small business movie theater, and it's so much fucking better than stupid Regal and all that crap.
Sonora's movie theater.
You like Sonora's movie theater? The
You
only thing I
haven't
like.
been to the one in fucking Leesville, Louisiana, to where like literally it's like you're sitting on like seats that we're sitting on right now, like folding chairs, like metal folding chairs, and you're sitting on that. And if you got a tall person in front of you, like just a couple inches taller than you, you ain't fucking seeing. You can't see a goddamn thing. No air conditioning. So when it's 105 degrees,
It's
like,
105 degrees.
yeah, it's blistering hot. You got fat Southern people sitting next to you, just. Look at that Captain America there, honey. He's a true patriot. It's like, goddamn, I hate this state.
Well, that just sounds horrible. Where the fuck is like?
It's a small
Did they
town.
put a screen up in a barn or something? Was that what?
It was a mom and pop like movie theater, and then they're tearing it down, and they like sold their like little plot of land because they got like a big area for their movie theater to like a Regal or like something like that.
Huh. Well, that sounds like the bad example of a small business.
No, it was fucking terrible. But
I'll say this real
That's all you
quick
got.
regarding.
Huh.
that or you travel like 40 minutes away and you go to like stadium seating. It's air conditioned and like your seats like start reclining.
That reclining is big. That's an important factor there.
That was pretty awesome.
Have you been in those theaters before where the seats don't go backwards? I mean, like, there's a select few seats in there that are comfortable, or else you got that thing. It's like, okay, tilt my head back.
Well, that and they had like the IMAX and shit like that. Like I saw the Avengers movie in IMAX.
Oh yeah.
And it had like the seats were made for like 400-pound people. Like my seat was huge and it was super cushiony, and I had like a recliner. And I was like, this is awesome.
I hate all like the ones at the movie theater around here, at the Regal one.
So what I'm trying to say is capitalism's good.
At the end of the day, fuck your individuality. As long as I get a comfortable seat and some air conditioning, yeah.
I say as long as there's quality and selection, that's what I want. Well, welcome back to the Old Man Orange News Hour here, as we talk about things that fucking piss you off in the world.
Sorry,
Josh,
a couple crotchety
what
old
the fuck
fucks.
pisses you off?
Well, I tell you what, Spence, when I take a bad shit that pisses me off, I think about that guy up there in the White House right now, yeah, President Barack Obama. I tell you what, you get them people in with the Ebola, and all them Ebolas coming in, flying in from Africa, coming in infecting all the children. You can't fix shit. Let me ask you.
That's amazing there.
The Ebola. Can I fucking talk? I want to talk.
Boy, okay, let's see here. Okay,
The
okay,
Ebola-
I gotta be the moderator
Ebola's
here.
an asshole.
Yeah, I gotta be a moderator
Okay.
here. Okay, boy, it's time for you to talk now, Ryan. Now, what pisses
Yeah,
you off in America?
I'll tell you what pissed me off. The Ebola is an asshole who lived down the street from me. He borrowed $20 from me. He didn't give it back to me. He said I'm giving it back. He didn't. I asked him, Ebola, where's my $20? He's like, I ain't get no $20 from you. I'm like, well, fuck this guy. Why do you let him into our country? It's Ebola.
So
Now, Josh said,
I'll tell you right now, no, you're onto something. It's not a conspiracy. This is a real thing. Ebolas are living in our neighborhoods with our God-fearing white families taking our kids' lunch.
So what you're saying here is Ebola, sort of like a bully that we don't need in America.
you know that no good Obama's doing. He's lowering our country's defenses from the inside, so he can get all his secret little Ebola-like minions to come into this country and rape it of its Americanness and its glory. Next thing you know, we're all going to be speaking to Arab. We're all going to be speaking to Satan. It's all because Obama's trying to bring in the Ebola.
So you're saying that
Our country from the
Obama is like Bowser from Super Mario.
Yeah.
And by getting the Ebola, it's like his children coming in and starting little castles inside of, America, Seattle, San Francisco, New York, all places that we know and love.
You can't take your dinosaur in there. If you try and go inside them castles, they say you can't bring your fucking dinosaur inside. So you're like, fuck you, I ain't gonna come back to this place anyway. You go the other way, and you go back to your air-conditioned movie theater and watch Captain America 2. And they got some guys signing up for the military.
I have to take that magical pipe tunnel straight to the end where all the good movie theaters is. That's where I like to go. Straight to level 99, you know? I don't have to
I did
stick
that
fireballs and what have you.
Well, those fireballs.
Going back to Obama and the Bowser, a lot of people don't realize this, but if you fold the dollar bill in a weird way, you can see Bowser in the center of the pyramid if you fold it just right. So they knew it was coming, and they were trying to tell us. The founding fathers saw this coming through a vision, all right? Also, if you put up a parallel picture of Obama and Bowser, you look right next to him, same fucking person without the shell.
I tell you, it was not a vision. What happened was George Washington had the Master Sword, and he stuck it in that stone there, and he came to the future to battle Ebola.
So you're talking about the famous Triforce picture of George Washington that y'all can go visit in Washington at the museum. Now keep that in mind, because that's a historical document right there that you should all see.
It was Benjamin Franklin, was the one of wisdom, the George Washington, one of courage, and then Sammy Sosa is the one of power. All right, so yeah. He was the president, wasn't he? Shit.
Oh, that's funny. To be serious, though, anybody that's like, Obama's bringing Ebola into this country, that's just what he's doing is fucking retarded. I'm just throwing that out there.
Anybody that says that, we should take them to Ebola and have them meet Ebola in the, person.
Ebola. Here's Ebola.
Here, come meet Ebola.
It's just funny to me. It makes me laugh. But that being said, I do think he's incompetent and he sucks. It's political.
Let's try to get this from away from being political like we did in podcast episode 16. Oh, fuck it. Episode 148.
I just made fun of, like, everybody in the South with a Southern accent.
I can say I hate Obama. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not gonna try. I don't really feel like I haven't really kept up with politics enough lately. I haven't really kept up with the news as much as I should have. I know some of the big highlights, some of the big things going on, but beyond that, it's just every day I listen to a news podcast or read like a news article. It's always kind of like, all right, who got raped, who got murdered, what blew up, and back when I was keeping up, I liked Obama. He did some things I didn't like here and there, but I mean, he's a politician. I don't really completely trust any politician. They all, I don't know. They can't.
You know
they all.
I hate the most is John Boehner. John Boehner is the biggest piece of shit.
John Boehner.
John Boehner.
That's what it looks like when you read that on CNN or whatever.
He's a Republican House, Speaker of the House for Republicans. He is a fucking phony, baloney, goddamn lying in his pockets.
Putting his boner out for everybody to see.
His boner is in every money hole.
Literally. he goes down to the glory hole and puts his John Boner in it.
But no, like I already said, I'm part of the hate party. I hate all politicians, just about. I hate them all.
Hate.
Wasn't there like there's like every week you're hearing about some congressman who had a strong stance against drugs, yet he got arrested with like a suitcase full of cocaine, or like somebody who was against like pro-choice, but then you find out his wife had like several abortions or whatever, you know?
Yeah, it happens all the time. They're all fake, man.
Sadly enough, that's the downfall, like kind of like the news. You realize that like the news just kind of like sort of depresses you, and then if you kind of like it sounds horrible, but if you slightly just like avoid it in a sense, enough that you know what's going on, and that you're not like under a rock, but just enough that you're not sitting there just like absorbing this hate.
Well, I keep track of what's going on, and my main stance is I'm not doomsday prepper by any means, but I'm waiting for the day that Mad Max becomes reality, and I could roam the countryside killing whoever the fuck gets in my way. I'm gonna be goddamn hell on wheels.
So I'm telling you right, we can make vehicles out of anything that we have.
They're never gonna take my damn guns from me. And I'm just going to go around and I'm just going to kill everything. I tell you what, when the world comes to an end.
I like how whenever the NRA is like Obama's going to come and steal your guns, like Obama himself is just
going to walk up to you, like push you down, start hassling you, like where are they at?
Come on. Like Obama's like, come on, where are the guns?
Pretty much.
I need the guns, come on.
Just shows up to your door.
Through policy, he pretty much is. That's what he wants. That's what they all want. If you're a extreme fascist or you're extreme communist, or if you're just like really into big government control, first thing you want to do is take guns away, because you can't fucking defend yourself against armed soldiers or armed policemen if you don't have a gun. What are you going to do, throw rocks at them? So it works out great in like Europe when they all get shot and killed, like in Egypt, all the protesters. There was like 90 of them killed. They're throwing rocks at like fully armed cops, and the cops are like, all right.
There's too many guns for them to steal. I think there's something. It's one of those things. It's one of those things.
Civil War.
Let's start this around the comic books really quickly.
Captain America.
Let's bring it back to the shit we know. All right, comics.
He had guns to fight Nazis.
Nazis. Because I'm fucking Captain America from Brooklyn.
I'm from fucking Brooklyn, guy. Get the fuck out of here, Obama. And then Tony Stark would be like, "No, he's a good guy." No,
isn't the other way around though? Like, because
Tony Stark would be like, "Hey, I'm all about."
Tony Stark's the Republican.
Yeah, Tony Stark's the Republican character. Captain America. Strange enough, like I guess if you didn't really know too much about it, you'd look at that and go, probably that guy off the American flag's the Republican one, but.
No, I think Captain America would be really Republican. I think if.
Honestly,
right, all right, I'm about to get like political with comics now. But if Captain America was real and saw the way the country was, because I can say this being a vet and shit like that and fucking seeing certain things, I think Captain America would be like, what the fuck is wrong with every goddamn person in this country? He'd be like, all you do is sit on cell phones, watch TV, don't give a fuck about what's going on. All the politicians are crooked. Like, he'd probably lose his shit.
But that's not really a Republican thing, right?
No, that's just a common sense thing.
Yeah, I think I know. Like blatantly, the Civil War thing was like a
something we never talked about. There's that Captain America Civil War movie coming out.
Oh, they have a Civil War movie coming out?
Yeah, the new Captain America 3 is going to be Civil War with Robert Downey Jr. or fucking Iron Man and Captain America.
I haven't seen a thing for that. Really, it's going to be that.
Really, it's been advertised. Like I think the last 2 weeks, it's been like heavily advertised everywhere. But we talked about it. Wow. And then they're also
I've never heard of this.
They're also doing a Suicide Squad movie too.
Robert Downey Jr.
said David Ayer doing it.
I'm just gonna hold my.
I don't know. David Hayter's doing Suicide Squad.
Not David Hayter, David Ayer, the guy did the Brad Pitt in a tank movie.
Oh, awesome!
Very
Yeah, I know.
good.
I heard about Suicide Squad.
That was
Did you
a
see
great
that?
movie.
Because I told you, you were all like, I'm going to the movies. I'm like, you better go see fucking Brad Pitt in a tank.
I want to see Brad Pitt in Tank. Have you seen it yet?
Josh said he did.
Yes, I saw it.
Spencer, you saw it?
Not yet.
I'm gonna see that movie. I didn't know that was out already.
Fantastic.
Well, Brad Pitt, you just call it Brad Pitt's Tuesday. Just picture of him leaning on a tank. That's all it needs to be. But like the whole thing with Captain America and the whole, just to clarify that for people who don't know, during the whole Patriot Act thing, what they had was they had this whole storyline about, okay, well, you got these superheroes that are in favor of the Patriot Act, more or less, which is, okay, you can only do superhero stuff if you sign up with the government, you take government jobs. And then superheroes, like other ones, are like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that? That defeats the purpose of being a superhero in the first place. And Captain America was on that side. He was basically kind of what he was in Captain America 2. He was he was enemy of the government. And then Iron Man was leading the register now superheroes. But then they came around like, I made a mistake later down the line. But so
it's like, take me back, Steve. Take me back. I'll
Well,
let you
they're
wear
gonna-
the suit.
I just feel really bad for fucking Spider-Man in those comics. Because Spider-Man's like, yeah, I'll be the poster boy. Hey, I'm Peter Parker. Whole family dies.
that
He
was
like, shit.
that was such bullshit. No, because what happened? His family didn't even die. Like Aunt May got shot. I don't think his family died. Like what happened?
I thought
It was
they killed
kinda like-
Mary J.
Did they kill Mary Jane? I don't think they killed Mary. Maybe they did. But what pissed me off was that happened. Like everything's gonna change. Everything's gonna be different now. He takes his mask off. Everybody knows who he is. Aunt May gets shot. I think Mary Jane survived.
Literally, he takes his mask off. Another panel layer.
Someone's just like,
all
right
over the
now.
wall.
It's just bitch.
And he's just like, I fucking knew it. I knew I should never have taken this mask off.
Why did you
Snare
do
drum.
it? Oh, why?
Tune in next week, kids, for next Spider-Man. No.
I'm depressed Spider-Man. Oh, why?
We already had Amazing Spider-Man, the Sensational Spider-Man Spectacular, the Depressed Spider-Man. Just take a picture, just a screenshot of him sitting in the black suit from Spider-Man 3 on a gargoyle in the rain, emo Spider-Man.
Just
no,
just not fair.
Or it could be
Like,
Peter Parker after he gets his legs broke.
But that's when what happened is they had the One More Day comic, which is a guy who came in and says oh, well, I can do it, so none of it ever happened. But nobody will remember anything. You have to start from scratch. So basically started everything in Spider-Man from scratch. It's oh, you fucking pussies. That's the biggest cop-out you could possibly do. Have all this, life-changing shit happen to him. All this, things would forever change the comic and push it forward. And the last minute, you pull away so everybody forgets he's Spider-Man. And everybody is I think it's called One More Day. It's that is such a fucking crock of
Chaos
shit.
Machina thing to finish that off.
Anyways, back to the Civil War movie. I was reading after we were talking about it, and after I read that article that they were actually going to make it for fucking Captain America 3. And Marvel and Disney got back the Punisher properties. Basically, the only properties they don't have anymore
Spider-Man,
is,
X-Men.
X-Men, Fantastic Four. No way. I think they got Fantastic Four back.
I thought Fox was making another Fantastic Four movie.
They are
Okay,
making
never
that.
mind. They still have that then. Yeah, Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four. That's the only ones that Marvel doesn't own now. They got all their
See, I just
properties
hope they
back.
make the Punisher movie and they make it R. That's my only fear for just put it under one of the mini fucking Disney studios that's owned by Disney, but you don't really think that's a Disney thing, and then you'll probably be fine. But
What I could see,
And
well,
the
they don't
Punisher
even.
Pixar movie.
the
what I could see-
Punisher.
The Punisher.
Hey kids, my name's Frank Castle.
My family died, but it was fun. Okay, guys, let's go play a game.
You want to learn how to cut the head off of a mob boss?
I'll show you.
Make sure you use your safety scissors.
And safety goggles, because you don't want to be fucked. Okay, here's a gun. This is what I use to kill fucks. So don't
He's just
fuck up, kids. Remember that. Don't fuck up.
He says, like, well, after a long, hard day of killing and murdering individuals, what I do helps me sleep at night. Just puts, like, slams out a big bottle of Jack Daniels, and then some pills, you know. Let's see which one gets finished first.
Let me see your sippy cup, little Johnny.
Let me see the fucking sippy cup.
Give it to me.
This is what Uncle Frank likes to call Southern comfort.
Here's a little thing Uncle Frank likes to do when he's just killing time. You just see him playing Russian roulette by himself, all the lights off in the house. Isn't this fun, kid? Chances are your dad has one of these. You should give it a shot too. Literally, click. I made it alive again. How about that?
Here's how you get this.
Because I hate my life.
Here's how you get the gun lock off of it.
Probably the best Punisher movie so far.
It's almost like Punisher, like Deadpool. Like they combined, they did the fusion dance.
I can see them actually. I don't know if they're gonna go as far as good.
Like
Punisher.
literally doing the fusion dances. That'd be fucking weird watching Frank Castle do that.
Well, what are they doing? They're already coming out with an animated Big Hero 6 movie. That's a Marvel property. That's getting the Pixar treatment basically. It's not Pixar, but it's basically a big like CG movie. So they wouldn't surprise me. They went and got some lesser known like Marvel characters and said, "Oh, we're gonna make CG movies out of these as well." But I can see them actually using Punisher, not like just giving him a movie right off the bat, but almost kind of like just dropping him in like as a side character, maybe in Civil War or something like that.
He has to be in Civil War.
He was a big part of Civil War.
It has to.
Well, there's this thing that like
he fucking doesn't he like. Wait, no, he doesn't. Which one is it where he fucking kills Captain America?
He didn't kill Captain America. What happened was Red Skull, I think it was Red Skull, or Dr. Magos, I don't remember. Basically, his girlfriend was hypnotized and didn't realize it into killing Frank Castle. What happened was Crossbones shot him because he was leaving the courthouse. He got shot. That shot didn't really kill him, but then once everyone started crowding around him, his girlfriend Sharon, I think, age 13, went up and just unloaded a gun into his chest. But it all lucked out because that was actually just a clone of Steve Rogers and not the actual Steve Rogers. So, yeah.
Or maybe that was them clones.
Yeah. Or maybe that was him, but like somehow like they revived him and because Red Skull brought him back and wanted to use his body or some shit. But then, you know, the usual. He fought him off and he's back. He's Steve again.
Huh.
Got very quiet. I was looking at your phone right there. I was just thinking this. That just popped in my head. I'm surprised they haven't given like a Pokedex case to like an iPhone or to a
You probably could buy one if I had to guess.
Just for a second, it looked like a white Pokedex. I always thought they always kind of, you know, at
just like flips open.
Yeah. Hello, I am Dexter. You know.
Fuck you, Dexter.
You gotta get that Pokedex case so you can continue not getting pussy. That's like the worst thing to do. Like at the club, you're like out there, like all these like hot chicks around. You're like, yeah, pull out your Pokedex. What kind of Pokemon are you?
What kind of Pokemon are you?
No, I ain't gonna do that shit. No, I'm just saying I'm surprised that hasn't been made yet. But yeah. No, but you'd be surprised how many girls actually like fucking Pokemon this day and age.
Well, it's like that time period.
Club crowd wouldn't be the place to find pussy.
No, that'd be the
Pokemon thing.
That'd probably be the place you'd go and like have everybody who still hates like video games and things like that. But still,
that's like just like Call of Duty and Madden only.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? It's like something about like I know Robert Downey Jr. kind of like weaseled his way into like Captain America 3 because he wasn't supposed to be in it at first.
He said he was done. He said he was all done making Iron Man movies. He's like, I'm just going to do Avengers, that's it. Because he doesn't want to be known as just Iron Man. He's fucking RDJ. He's one of the best actors we have right now in our generation, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, he's practically more like last generation almost.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because he's, you know, people got to forget.
He's making movies that entertain me, so it's my goddamn generation, okay? I claim him and Brad Pitt. Fuck you. But no, like, he wanted to go on and make other movies, you know? He's RDJ. He's a big actor. But he was like, you know what? Because he was like, you know, they probably send him screenplays and shit and like different writings, and they were probably like, hey, well, this is what we were looking at for Civil War. And he's like, what's Civil War? Because, you know, he's not a comic fan. And then you read that. If you read anything about Civil War and you're the actor that plays Iron Man, you're like, I gotta fucking do this. Sign me up.
Yeah.
How could you not?
Well, I think another thing, not trying to be this guy and trying to like take away, because I would totally see the Captain America versus Iron Man movie. I think they are looking at us from another stance. Well, you know what else is popular?
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Captain America versus Iron Man.
Well, because the original script for Captain America 3 doesn't even have Iron Man in it whatsoever. And then they had a cameo of it in him, and then they asked Robert Downey Jr., and Robert Downey Jr. said, he's like, I'm not going to do it unless I'm like fully in it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's still a pretty good movie right there. I mean, the one thing I'm questioning is, will Disney have the balls to actually kill Captain America and let Bucky come in and be the new Captain America? Because that's what happened in the comics. I mean, granted, he comes back, but are they going to have the balls to do that? Because the thing is,
because you know why? Because what's his name has a fucking 4-year Captain America contract. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we got. I'm not saying like right off the bat.
4 or 5 movie contract. Yeah. I think it's 5 actually.
All the Avengers.
Okay. Well, we got a couple
planned out like Avengers 3.
Well, all right. Well, I'm guessing that Captain America, like Tony, will at least be there for. I'm saying Tony. Robert Downey Jr. will at least be there for Avengers 3. I'm assuming so. Yeah. But would they actually have the balls by the end of Avengers 3, assuming some more shit went down, to possibly kill off Captain America, or have him die off in Captain America 3, and have him come back in like Avengers 3? Would they possibly have the balls to do that? Because when you think about it, I mean, Disney has been, in all honesty, they've actually really been pushing like the envelope lately. Not like so much like in not so much like in violence or anything, but at least for being a company that's like, okay, well, we recognize the reason why people like this. There's only so many times we repackage this thing. What's the next thing? I guess be ballsy enough to kill off one of the main characters.
Well, keep in mind, it's actually like when it comes to those Marvel movies, that's still pretty much all Marvel. Disney's just taking the check. Like Disney doesn't have control in what goes on in that. Strangely enough.
Yeah. Except
for the time that, fucking Mickey Mouse shows up and, smacks people around and says, no, you put fucking Robert Downey Jr. because the fucks out there love Robert Downey Jr.
No, he just walks like, the mouse is coming. He just walks in the room. Okay, guys. Just adjusts his pants, drops them. Who's sucking it today? Someone in this room has got to suck it. I don't care who. Somebody is sucking my dick. Who's it going to be? Just this fucking, like, fat, like, 15-inch like cock, like black cock hangs out.
Like a fucking like a garden hose or something.
See, look, it came back full around to our usual subject matter.
Penises?
Well, but someone getting sucked off, or like involving Mickey Mouse or other fictional characters.
They get something else done that nobody would normally do on their own.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as what was the conversation where like jerking you off in the bucket? Was it like the Hard Rock or something like that, or like Planet Hollywood? Yeah, Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, the guy that works the glory hole.
The jizz mopper in Planet Hollywood.
No. The guy that works as Marky Mark's stunt cock.
Yeah, that's it.
Works in the glory hole of Planet Hollywood. Now, if that was the case, that would be the only Planet Hollywood still open.
Oh fuck, yeah, that was.
There still is Planet Hollywood's open.
They are? I thought they
I don't know if they're in the US though.
We already went over this. This is Planet Hollywood conversation.
It's the best of. It's just the best of compilation right here. That's all it is.
We're reflecting on times. Fucking.
Oh, times of jizz moppers and Planet Hollywood talk. Yeah.
Oh, there was something cool in Ireland that we don't get in the US. They're making stamps for like Irish mail that have like Sonic and Mario and other like classic like game characters on it.
What? We don't fucking get that?
Well, we do get Batman, though. They have the Batman 75th anniversary one, so you can't complain there.
Well, I guess that's one of those things that is really cool, but Mario and Sonic seems less likely to actually happen, acknowledged by like the official like post office.
Crazy.
Well, here's the thing: Ireland is a small country. Votes are probably a lot easier to get around than like in a ginormous country.
Yeah.
Just ask everybody at the bar. You go, hey, anybody want Mario and Sonic on here?
Oh yeah, I want on.
Yeah, boy. Oh, okay.
There's a thing about Mario or Sonic.
Because I love the old Sonic there. Oh, what a great thing!
Every time I see a Sonic and Tails, I want to fight someone. I just want to fuck them up.
Well, if I have a Sonic up there, I know it's going to be going fast. You see, I mean, the mail will be jiffy on the spot there, I tell you.
You know what really calls my cock Sonic? Because I'm done in a flash.
I look at the Mario one, though. I like,
I
Is he gonna get it there on time? Or is he gonna stop by and eat things? I don't know.
What about my wife calling my cock Sonic? I laugh it off for a second, then I realize it was an insult. Then I just sock her in the fucking jaw.
She deserved it anyways.
I hit her with a bottle of Jack.
This is Ireland.
It's okay. I mean, she's into it.
She wouldn't say it if she wasn't, you know?
Fuck up.
Slap her. But yeah, isn't that badass though? Fucking like stickers and shit, or not stickers, but stickers. It's like when you tell like a 5-year-old, "Look at Billy, there's sticker, yay!"
The sticker book. Yeah.
I think we just now made the entire country of Ireland hate us.
Why? They're the ones that got the fucking Mario and Sonic things, but what they got the hate now? Everything's great over there.
Well,
Even though we got Batman ones, though, I guess we can't be complaining.
The Irish got a good sense of humor. There's some people with like work visas that I worked with, and you can make these kind of jokes all the time. I'm not trying to speak for all of them. Oh yeah, they're all totally cool with like wife beating jokes, but for my history with the Irish people, they're all pretty cool. They also drink like a bunch of motherfuckers. I know we all know that already, but you actually go drinking with them, you feel like such a fucking puss. I remember like one of them handed me like 4 whiskey sours right in a row. He's like, "Ryan, drink this." Like, dude, I don't know. Like, drink it. Don't be a puss. And he has like his eyes bug-eyed, huge smile, not even fucking buzzed by this point. Like, oh, okay, I'll drink it. Yeah. Whiskey sour gives you black vomit. I'm not sure if that's a regular thing, but yeah, it's one it gives you black vomit.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Did you just wake up the next day with it all over you? It's like, what happened? What have I become?
I just lumbered over into the bathroom, just like, oh, it's black. Look at that, you know.
I guess it could be worse.
People, I thought this would get a laugh, but it's just getting kind of like, wow, this is kind of sad.
Oh,
this is what's happened to Ryan since he left.
Yeah, now he's just like a tar monster. It's like he should be in the next Godzilla movie where he just kind of like stumbles in on Godzilla and just goes, whoa!
I was having a quiet moment for you, and
a eulogy,
a silent moment in respect of your dignity that died.
A eulogy for my dignity and my soul.
Poor soul.
Well, no, he's still alive. He's just dead on the inside.
Just put on the shame rack.
Poor soulless Ryan.
It's nothing I'm not used to. We all know. I lost my soul a long time ago. We all know this.
It's hanging on that shame rack.
Yeah.
At the country club with the Musatar.
Can you see how bare? Fuck. Can you see how bare my room is right now? I know the audience can't, but
you just got like that one glimmering light behind the bat pig.
Yeah, I have bat pig behind me, and then like a thing of Jack Daniels partially open. That's like a once in a while.
It looks like the middle one's open.
Yeah, that's the one that's open.
There's a bunch of like clothes popping out of your like dresser.
Yeah, doesn't it almost? It looks almost like a David Fincher set, doesn't it?
I'm not a fan of Jack Daniels. I like that true Irish whiskey, Jameson.
I like Jameson more than Jack Daniels. That was a gift. I'm like, okay, in the sad days, here we go.
Like,
or if I the sad days.
Yeah.
No. So that's sort of kind of how it is when somebody gives you. It's like it's a nice collector sip. It's like if you had like a little bar and you were serving other people, when you just have it by yourself, then it just kind of seems like.
I don't have a bar to set it in, yeah. So I just have this thing of just like this like three bottles of Jack just sitting in the corner of my room.
What's really depressing is when someone lives alone, never has anybody over,
and you give them alcohol,
but empty bottles. Then you're just like, well, you have parties, and they're like, no. And they just look at you straight in your eyes, no emotion, just no. I don't have anybody over usually, and I'm like, where did all these empty fucking bottles come from?
I just got this.
You have a problem.
I just got this image of somebody like in a room, all the lights off. It's 3:00 in the morning. There's a faint bit of light shining in the
moon, maybe.
And he's just sitting there, kind of shuffling by himself with a bottle of Jack Daniels, and like dancing by myself, dancing by myself. Make it very unsettling. The idol.
Oh God!
And
he's looking out the window like, "Why, Lord, why?" And then somebody's downstairs like, "Shut the fuck up, you idiot!
Why'd they leave me?"
I ain't there yet. Maybe I will be
Why
one.
was I just dropped off at a fire station when I was a child? Why could nobody love me?
Maybe because you're such a whiny bitch.
They're just downstairs. There's like this party going on. You can hear music and people the whole time. He's like, if I could just be invited, that's all I'm asking, Lord. Jesus fucking Christ!
Well, I invite you to shut the fuck up.
Just the man of shame and no dignity. And
I think my roommates just got home, so they just hear me yelling, like, shut the fuck up! Like, who's he talking to? Who's he yelling at, you know?
He's a dick.
He just goes into his room, locks himself up, fucking cracks open a bottle of Jack Daniels, and starts yelling at people on the internet.
I told him his
They just
beard
knock
looked
at
nice.
the
And then at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's looking out the window, yelling, "Why, Lord, why?" He's like...
Then a light shines down, then I realize, he's not forsaken me. Then I realize, that's just, like, a window from the apartment across from me, and the person yells out, shut the fuck up!
And then
throws a
poop
bottle
comes
at
flying
me.
at you.
Yeah, sure, we'll go poo. Why not? Make it more depressing.
I wasn't thinking poo, I said a boot, but that poop.
Oh, they said poo. I think they said, poo flies at you.
Maybe he just throws an old
That's
dirty
more sad
poo
than
doll
that.
at you, like, he's like, take this way, the poo doll, you fuck! And just smacks you, and then you're like, why is it all sticky?
Because I just got done fucking it.
And I don't want it anymore. Just like nobody fucking wants you.
I know.
Please, just...
You
Could you
understand me?
throw
don't
the
you?
Eeyore doll at me next? At least I know there's love.
You can't be picky. I don't got Eeyore. I got Goofy. And no, you can't have him. Fuck you. Slams the door.
Goofy's my best fuck.
Just like Pooh Bear will understand me, huh?
He picks it up and it just kind of disintegrates in his hand.
into
Just
a jizzy pile of soot.
I like how this character is like this weird combination of like based off your room, yet it's somebody kind of else, or we're talking in the third person, but I'm not too sure what the fuck's
I'm
going
not sure
on.
what we're talking about. All I know is I'm very concerned for him. You need to move.
Yeah, hopefully it's not the guy that lives next to you. Hopefully Ryan's not up there. He's actually the guy who's yelling down at the other guy. You stupid fuck!
Throwing a jizzy like fucking Pooh Bear doll.
As long as you don't throw fucking bat pig, you're okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Batpig's my idol. That's my idol. Someone says, throw me the whip, throw me the pig. That's the thing.
Throw me the pig.
He moved out of frame. I can't tell if he's shuffling out of like laughter or out of just like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Please hope. I hope that Bat Pig's not like his fucking like jizz dumpster or something. Is that why it's his idol?
What the fuck is wrong with you? God, fucking Ryan.
I remember why I haven't been on here in so long. Shit.
This is why I keep making up excuses not to come back.
Like, I'm busy, or I have work, or fuck you, I'm at the movie theater.
Or fuck you, I just don't feel like coming on today, all right? Because he's talking
Or,
about.
to be honest.
He's fucking a Pooh Bear doll or whatever. God, it got dark and sad.
Probably the saddest part's when the guy picks up the Pooh Bear doll and it disintegrates.
He says, "Here's my one friend. This will understand me. This won't
He's been
judge me."
used. He's been abused. And then it disappears.
That's not funny because
There's people out there.
every day, at least 5 Pooh Bear dolls disintegrate in someone's hands.
Into a city pile of jizz, yeah.
And a
It's
person
a
that owns more
horrible thing.
glass bottles than like a recycle
That's why
company.
this Saturday we're having a safety stand down for Pooh Bear dolls. We gotta stop this.
No more will somebody fuck
A candlelight eulogy in Times Square for all the jizzy Pooh Bear dolls that have died over the years.
Frank has something to say. Go ahead, Frank. Well, I had a Pooh Bear doll one time. Oh, it was my favorite. And my son got a hold of it. He just could not stop jerking himself off. I tell you what.
It was like a wiener dog humping a teddy bear, I tell you what.
I never did see that Pooh Bear doll again, I tell you.
I picked it up and it was hard as a rock, and I was like, you Pooh Bear, you get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, we used to be friends, but not anymore. Not anymore. You leave now.
You yellow chubby slut, get out!
He was running around, corrupting Pooh Bear's character.
He wasn't Pooh Bear no more. He was Spunk Bear from now on.
Pooh Bear.
He was hanging down all the liquor stores, asking kids if they want to buy the crack, taking people into the back room for $5. You know, it's just a bad time.
I knew things were getting serious when I'd hear from my son's room, "Call me Christopher Robin, bitch. Call me Christopher."
You know, it was one thing when I used to show up down there and, you know, say, it's $10 to see it or $20 to jerk it off. You know, that's harmless. That's like kids play, really.
People were coming by. He had signs up saying, "Pooh Bear will show you his 100-acre wood."
I just realized
How do I know all that shit from fucking Winnie the Pooh? That's
I don't know.
I just forgot something.
I'm gonna go kill myself Frank Castle style.
I just realized something.
Yes.
This window right there, I usually have this thing closed. It's been wide open this whole time. On top of that, I forgot. There's actually a block over. There is some kind of small school playground that way this whole time with kids out there. I've been yelling, "Spunk Bear, Jizzin, fuck it!" with these fucking kids out there. They have these headphones on, so I can't fucking hear them.
That's horrible.
Well, that's okay. As long as you know you're corrupting this.
Well, at least it was kids. I was hoping that it wasn't going to turn into, like, my super hot neighbor is right outside. I'd be like, oh, that sucks.
Oh, I know you just told it.
But you went with kids, and I was like, well, that's not so bad.
Well, they're going to get fucked up in some way in the future anyway.
Hey,
kids love Winnie the Pooh.
That's how I look at it. There is no future.
There's no future. There's only death.
There's only Mad Max, where we get to fucking ride around in cars that we make out of.
That's my future, and I'm waiting for it to happen. I want to kill people.
We gotta have dogs.
Only in a post-apocalyptic setting, not now.
Yeah.
Just to clarify,
It's gotta be in a lawless country where I'm doing it for survival.
Never now, where there's laws.
Where me and Mel Gibson can be friends.
Mel Gibson would be like, "Let's kill all the Jews."
Here, right? Let's come back with my dog. We'll ride there together.
We're gonna kill all the Jews out here.
It's like, this is so cool. Why am I riding on the back of the dog? I just don't know. The dog's smaller than both of us, but for some reason he's able to carry us and run at incredible speeds.
It's magic! He just like rides off on the dog.
Just like jumps into the sky.
That will be the poster for the next Mad Max movie. Him riding on the dog, like the E.T. moon thing.
And it's just like some guy, like some kid on the back holding on to Mad Max while riding the dog through space.
I can't wait for that movie.
Oh, it looks so fucking good.
And I think I really like Tom Hardy as Max.
Well, I think, you know what's the best part, too, is that George Miller is doing, not only is he writing, directing, and producing it, but he did that for all the first three ones, too. So we're not losing anything. It's all pure Mad Max. It's not somebody else taking over the reins. But yeah.
I like that.
But fuck, that's probably a good place to wrap it up with. God knows how much longer we'll go on shit that does not need to be.
Before you go, did you say, was it a personal thing, or did you say there was like we got an email or something?
Oh, yeah, we did. Good thing you reminded me, because I would have totally forgot. That's the downfall. That's why I tell you. Hold on.
So much
silence.
Okay, here we go. It says that this is from a Matt Barrow. Spencer and Ryan, I have been a podcast listener of yours for about 2 years. I listen to you guys every week at work. Yeah, good man.
Oh.
Sometimes I have to take a break because you two fuckers have me on the verge of bursting into loud laughter at the office with your witty comedy. Well, Dunigan's here fucking yelling obscenities outside at children, so perfect.
I guess this guy really likes fucked up, like, humor.
That's just kind of...
Spunk Bear. You should make t-shirts called Spunk Bear. I'm just throwing that out
We
there.
made something called Spunk
Cafe
Pulse,
Press.
the rabbit.
Spunk's rabbit. Okay, new Cafe Press shirt, Spunk Bear. Okay.
Here we go. I am not a comic guy, but I will listen to all your podcasts because I love the vulgar humor. See, goddamn right, somebody loves the fucking humor. That's what it's all about, man. You know, it's like... You guys could podcast for 2 hours. See?
Not 2.5. Right, 2.5 is where I cut it off. Let's go to 2.5. I cut it off. For 2 hours. There we go. 2:01. Fuck that. 2 hours.
Fuck that extra minute. You guys could podcast for 2 hours about a sandwich you just made, and I would listen to it all. That's how our fucking trailer ends on the YouTube one. It goes, let's make a sandwich. As a fellow Northern Californian, I thank you for bringing me weekly laughs. Props to you both for figuring out how to keep the podcast going with Ryan's move to the city and the shitty Skype. Thanks again, Matt. What a good man.
Thank you so much.
I don't know. Thanks, Matt. We need more of that. You know,
Thanks, Matt. Yeah.
you see the downloads, and you know, sometimes if you don't get those like emails every once in a while, then you kind of go like, well, I see people are downloading it, but that doesn't tell me anything. A machine could be downloading it for all I know. A Terminator could be like downloading our podcast.
Goddamn Google Skynet.
I know.
Time I just grab the Jack Daniels, start singing Billy Idol to myself, dancing 3 o'clock. Oh wait, no,
well, it's Ryan. Ryan keeps downloading it. He just downloads it over.
Just a refresh.
Because of
Truth be told, my real
Jack Daniels, I fucking love this
and
shit.
I'm fucking Pooh Bear, because I'm dancing with myself.
I'm never shaving this beard again.
This beard is filled with cum.
Look at him touching it. He's touching the beard now. He's like,
it's stiff. I could break it off and eat it like cornflakes.
You know how you see how it has that healthy shine? You know, I have to have it. It's expensive in San Francisco.
It's glistening.
How do you think I pay rent in San Francisco? Shit.
See, you gotta when you're in San Francisco, you gotta come on yourself so that everybody thinks you're taken.
If you don't do that, they all just gangbang and just run over like, oh wait, he has his own brand on him.
Yeah, boys, his poop hole looks good.
They'll come up and sniff you and be like,
why do I do southern accents for anything?
I don't know. It kind of happened. I think when we were kids, we used to do the southern accent, and then next thing you know, it just kind of built and built and built, and then I find that I have a bit of a southern accent in everything I say just from doing it so long.
No, that's true.
Well, it's kind of like, you know how like dogs go up to each other and they smell each other's asses when they meet you? Here, it's like they go to each other's beards and they smell them, and it's just like, he's taken.
Somebody else's.
He's taken. That's fucking disgusting. They give it like a little lick, just a tip of the tongue.
Give me a taste. Give me a taste of what it's like to be owned, to have somebody love you and caress you. Because, man, there's nobody where I'm at. They took my bear, they took my whiskey, and they took my moon.
Do they ever just like slide right up to your ear and just like, hey, if it's okay with your master, can we do a 3-way? Let's do this.
And then they slide $100 bill up to you, and you're like, oh, fuck, I could really use that.
Right down the front of your pants.
For 100, okay, for 100, we'll see where this takes him. Yeah, why not? You know.
Dude,
just to let you know, my master's actually a Pooh Bear.
He's cheap. I might just have to fuck you when you come back here.
Okay, yeah, I gotta pay the rent somehow. You know, the sad thing is
that rent doesn't pay itself.
There is this, like, you know, you kind of reach this point where you're like, you know, I want to do this for a living, but I'm not that good at it. Like, ironically, really good at sucking cock for a living. I don't even like it, but I'm just good at it, so fuck it. Might as well. It pays the bills, right?
That's like the dude I met in Vegas, where he's like, well, you know, I just get kicked in the nuts. It's what I do.
It's like, I learned, like, fuck, why do anything else? And then you kind of, when that guy gets paid so much, you're like, oh, I guess you just build up a tolerance to it like a fucking monk.
Yeah, he makes a couple thousand a night. It's fucking ridiculous.
He's better than anybody else.
Just to clarify entirely, no, I don't take shots in the face for, you know. That's not where my beard gets its shine. That's actually Head and Shoulders. All right, I'm gonna let you know.
But yeah, and that's probably a good place to leave off.
You ruined my whole fucking day. I was so excited for when you came back.
Well, then now you gotta be careful when you go outside now, though, because now everybody thinks you're available.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna smell the beer and just go, fresh meat. You know?
He just washed himself. It's prime for the sticking.
They just quickly take it.
I like how the Richmond district is just filled with testosterone. Like in San Francisco, of all people, testosterone. Like, what can I fuck today? In the Richmond district of all places.
Is it really like that?
No, and it's actually mostly like Russian people and Koreans.
Oh yeah, because you're like in like Koreatown and Russian Hill.
There's a bunch of Ruskies down there.
Oh, they're all pretty cool.
I told you touch nothing, but you bunch of cowboys. You gotta say that next time you go into some Russian like store. Just look at it and be like, I told you, touch nothing, but you bunch of cowboys. And just walk out. It's my favorite line from the entire movie of Armageddon.
Armageddon, yeah.
It's my favorite
I like
line.
the line where he's all like, I've never seen Star Wars.
What is this Star Wars?
Well, yeah, that's probably a good place to leave off with, because God knows how fucking long that podcast was. That probably breached 2 hours easily. Well, for fuck's sakes, check out oldmanorange.com. I'm Spencer Scott Holmes.
Did you see that?
I'm Ryan Dunigan.
This is Josh.
Losing his shit.
Oh, shit.
I was catching this little radio jack thing.
Jacking it up there.
Yeah, literally.
Jacking
Tossing
it,
this jack up
San
and down.
Francisco.
All right, we should probably end.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
listening to the Old Man Orange podcast. Check out our website at oldmanorange.com for even more podcasts, cartoons, videos, music, and more. Send us an email at oldmanorangepodcast@yahoo.com. Be sure to subscribe, share, rate, and review us on iTunes, Podomatic, or any of the other fine sites we might be located on. If you want to help out even more, click on the Amazon or GameStop links on our webpage before you make any purchases there. It won't cost you a penny, but it sends us a little something our way. Thanks again, and tune in next week for more Old Man Orange Podcast.